Before I begin, I would like to provide an off-the-clock roadmap of how I will structure my rebuttal. First, I will object any disrelevant or impractical points and explain why they are incorrect, and if time permits, I will re-support my partner's points. Now I will begin. Hello, I'm Naveen Debakal of the Potomac Debate Academy, and I stand negated with my partner, Karina Gore, to the resolution. Before I begin with my rebutting, I would like to make the following observations. 1. Any plans brought up throughout the debate must not be a formalized, comprehensive plan of implementation. 2. We avouch the fact that there are different forms of income inequality, such as class, race, and gender income inequality, which are solved by means-tested welfare programs, but not public infrastructure. And 3. If both sides prove equal in alleviating income inequality, the debate comes down to which one can do so with the least harms, which we believe is means-tested welfare programs. The contentions of the opposition team were poor jobs, opportunities, and means-tested welfare programs are unsustainable. Before rebutting, I will explain coordination. According to Merriam-Webster, Dictionary.com, Cambridge Dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, Macmillan Dictionary, Free Dictionary, Vocabulary.com, and Business Dictionary, prioritize is to sort based on importance, priority, or urgency. We believe public infrastructure and means-tested welfare programs are equally urgent, thus saying we can prioritize both. I will further explain this after I've rebutted the points. Now I will rebut the opposition's points. The first point was poor gains jobs from public infrastructure. Well, like my partner stated, 13 million jobs in 2011 were gained from public infrastructure. Also, people can get job training for these jobs as well as the actual jobs with coordination. This is much more efficient than having jobs without the adequate training. Coordination presents the possibility of getting those jobs and the job training in order to have a sustainable income while having sustainable living as well. Also, the point of opportunities is true, but we keep in mind how many opportunities are also gained from public infrastructure. Programs give children education, like Head Start program, adequate job training, and the necessities for living. I will also later explain the importance of these programs for the poor. Also, the point of means-tested welfare programs being unsustainable is very incorrect because according to nationalaffairs.com, the appeal of means testing is easy to see. It would dramatically reduce entitlement spending and in a way that could be justified as common sense. Since we don't have the money to give benefits to everyone, we should give benefits only to the people who need them most. Means testing entitlements would save huge amounts of money by not paying out benefits to wealthy Americans who can get along fine with them. Like my partner stated in her contention 1, subpoint A, about corruption, and means-tested welfare programs are specifically designed in a way that only the poor people are allowed to be able to benefit from them, whereas when you come to public infrastructure, the richer people are able to benefit from public infrastructure, which causes problems such as gentrification, class, income, and race inequality that can be solved by means-tested welfare programs, but however not by public infrastructure. Again, I would like to remind the judges that coordination of both infrastructure and means-tested welfare programs is plausible and much more useful. You can prioritize both because pro is saying that public infrastructure is prioritized over means-tested welfare programs, but the opposite of that is public infrastructure is not over means-tested welfare programs. It does not say means-tested welfare programs over, it just says public infrastructure not over, which technically means we can say that they're allowed to be prioritized equally. Now I'll explain the dependency and just how many people depend on welfare. 35.4% of all Americans depend on these programs. Without investing in them, we have the possibility of losing 109,631,000 lives. We have the possibility of not just increasing income inequality, but ruining lives while doing so, which is 100% not going to benefit our economy and not going to benefit our country in any way. Also, after implementation of Obamacare, Medicaid is already expanding to make poverty have more medical care. But we need to prioritize other categories of means-tested welfare programs. Of the 79, children programs only make up 3. This is not fair considering they are the future of our society and they need the education to function, according to CNSnews.com. Also, the 5-stage model of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs can be divided into the bottom category, which is psychological, and then goes up to safety, love, and esteem, and finally self-actualization. Means-tested welfare programs actually provide all of these benefits and all the basic necessities, which is why I strongly negate the resolution. Thank you.